Namaste, everyone. Welcome to Yellow Yantra Yoga. And today I would like to share with you an evening yoga practice. This is a beginner-friendly little flow that I really like to do just before going off to bed. So it is specifically designed to help you relax after a long day, unwind, and prepare you for a nice long sleep. So that sounds like something that you might be interested in. Please go ahead and unroll your mat and let's get started. So we're going to start in Virasana, sitting with your hips on top of your heels. Let's bring the hands just on top of the thighs. Relax the shoulders back and away from the ears. And then gently bring the eyes to a soft close. Giving yourself a moment to arrive on your mat. Checking in with the body, noticing if there are any areas of tension. And if there are, try to mindfully relax those parts of the body. And gently begin to bring your awareness towards your breath. Perhaps for the first time of the day, notice what the breath feels like in the body today. Notice if it is short or shallow. And then make a mindful decision to make it longer and deeper. And bring your attention towards the mind. Notice any thoughts that are appearing and disappearing in the mind space. Notice how one thought ends and a new thought begins. And make a mindful decision to set those thoughts aside. You don't need them anymore. Don't be afraid to let go of them. Chances are that they will pop up again. Now, try to remember 3 things that happened today that you are grateful for. Maybe it was a phone call from a friend, or an accomplishment at work. Whatever it is that pops to mind, something that you are grateful for today. Doesn't matter how big or how small, it is yours. And notice how that feeling of gratitude changes your energy. Deep breath. breath in. And as you exhale, gently bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale to center. And as you exhale, bring your right ear to the right shoulder, releasing any tension in the neck. Then as you inhale, gaze up, allow the head to roll back and all the way over to the left shoulder. And inhale to center. And exhale here, roll the shoulders back. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Inhale here. And as you exhale, chin towards the chest, roll the head over to the right side. Inhale here. And exhale to return the head to center. Linking breath with movement. As you inhale, start gently raising the arms up. Follow the thumbs with the gaze. As you exhale, bring the arms gently down. The duration of the exhalation should equal to the duration of the movement. One more time. Inhale, raise the arms up. And exhale down. Last one. Inhale, arms up, shoulders stay down and away from the ears. And exhale down. Wonderful. On the next inhale, reach both arms up. Interlace the fingers, direct the palms towards the sky. As you exhale, gently tilt to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale over to the left. Inhale, release the fingers, reach both arms up. And as you exhale, open the knees out wide. Fold forward into child's pose. Allow the forehead to touch the mat. Allow the arms to stretch out in front of you. I'll turn so that you can see me better. Open the knees as wide as feels comfortable. Really surrender down into earth. Letting go of any impressions of the day. We don't need them anymore. Deep breath in. And out. Inhale. And exhale. As you inhale, come to tabletop position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees right underneath the hips. Inhale, reach the tailbone up, lift the chest, lift the gaze. As you exhale, round the back, scoop the belly in. Inhale again, lift the tailbone, push the chest through the gate so the arms gaze up. As you exhale, reverse that movement. Inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the chest, cow pose. As you exhale, push the ground away around the back, cat pose. Inhale to return to neutral spine, tuck the toes. And as you exhale, lift the knees off the floor, come into your downward facing dog. Walk your hands about a palm print away from you. Bend the knees gently here. Lift the heels off the floor and allow the back to stretch out. And if it feels nice, start pedaling the feet out, bending one knee and then the other. Feet shoulder distance apart, hands shoulder width. Breathing deeply into this long stretch. Good. Take an inhale here. And then exhale. Then as you inhale, bring the knees down. Lift your gaze. As you exhale, stretch the arms out. Keep the hips high, but bring the chest and the chin on the ground. Puppy pose. Stretching out through the shoulders. The shoulders and the neck get really tight after a long day. And just allowing yourself to take care of yourself. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Inhale. And exhale. As you inhale, lift the chest off the ground. Come to lie flat on the belly. Exhale. Hands right underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift the chest. Baby cobra. Elbows are in. And exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale down. Last one. Inhale to come up. And as you exhale, place the hands on the mat. Push the ground away. Open the knees out wide. Coming back into child's pose. Hips towards the heels. If you like, bring your left hand on top of the right in this child's pose. Notice if you feel a gentle stretching sensation along the left side of the body. Then bring your left hand back on the mat, shoulder distance apart from the right. Place the right one on top of the left to find that stretch along the right side of the body. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, bring the hand down, back down. And inhale to return to Virasana, knees together. Wonderful. We'll add a little bit on from here, and we will try to link breath with movement. So as you inhale, reach both arms up. As you exhale, open the knees, hinge from the hips, fold forward and down. Inhale to tabletop. And exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right foot all the way up towards the sky. As you exhale, step the right foot through between the hands. Inhale here, straight spine. And exhale your left knee to the ground. Untuck the back toes. Inhale, reach both arms up, crescent moon. And as you exhale, hands back on the mat. Tuck the back toes. Inhale, step your right foot back. Come on the tippy toes of both feet. And as you exhale, gently bring the heels towards the floor. They never have to touch. Next, inhale, sends the left foot all the way up towards the sky. Next, exhale, brings the left foot through between the hands. Take an inhale here. Try to straighten the back. And as you exhale, lower your right knee on the floor and tuck the back toes. Inhale, reach both arms up, gaze up. Avoid arching through the back, so tilt the pelvis forward a little bit. And as you exhale, plant the hands, tuck the back toes. Inhale, step the left foot back towards the right. Come on the tippy toes. And as you exhale, lower the heels to the mat. Inhale, your knees on the floor. Gaze up, cow pose. And as you exhale, straighten the arms in front of you. Bring the chest and chin on the ground, puppy pose. Inhale, lift the chest off the mat. And as you exhale, come lying flat on the ground. All 10 toes press into the mat, hands right underneath the shoulders. As you inhale, come into baby cobra, making sure the elbows are in and you're gazing down towards the floor. The back of the neck is long. And exhale down. One more time. Inhale, come up. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale, peel the chest off the ground. And as you exhale, lower the hands on the mat. Push the ground away, open the knees. Come into child's pose. And then inhale to return to Virasana the way we started. Beautiful. Inhale again, reach both arms up. As you exhale, open the knees, swan dive forward, child's pose, forehead on the mat. Inhale, come into tabletop position, tuck the toes. And as you exhale, lift the hips up, send them high, and back, downward facing dog. From here, we're going to start walking the feet up towards the hands, taking small baby steps, bending through the knees as much as you need to, placing the feet hip distance apart. Hold on to your opposite elbows, gently sway side to side. Ragdoll. This is an excellent posture to end your day. Releases out the lower back. Releases so much tension. So you can visualize that tension melting away. You can visualize yourself breathing that tension out. When you're ready, plant the hands on the mat. Start heel-toeing your feet a little bit further away from each other. And from here, start bending through the knees and come to sit low, low, low in Malasana, yogic squat. Now you don't have to be as low, you can be up here if it hurts on the knees. But wherever you are, just surrender to this opening through the hips. Try to keep the back as straight as possible. And breathe. Letting go of all the impressions of the day. Preparing your mind for stillness. And when you're ready, place the hands back onto the mat. Start lifting the glutes up towards the sky. Heel toe your feet again, hip distance apart. And as you inhale, place your hands on the front of the shins, come up to a flat back. As you exhale, gently fold forward. As much as you can, keep those knees straight and just surrender down, let the head hang heavy. Once again, as you inhale, bring your chest parallel to the ground, flat back. As you exhale, fold forward. Last one, inhale to come up to a flat back. And as you exhale, fold forward. And then when you're ready, start pressing the feet into the ground. Start coming up into a standing position, but moving very slowly, as if you were traveling through water, unraveling one vertebra at a time, until you come to stand in Tadasana at the front of the mat. And for this Tadasana, let's keep the feet hip distance apart. Tuck the tailbone under a little bit. And take a couple of breaths here. Noticing what it feels like to stand straight with your shoulders away from the ears, with your chest wide open. Good. On the next inhale, lift your left foot, step it back towards the back of the mat. Inhale to open the arms out wide. Interlace the fingers behind the back as you exhale. Take another inhale to really open through the chest. Pull the arms a little bit back behind you. And then as you exhale, hinge from the hips, start folding forward and down. You can keep your knees micro-bent here as well. Just allowing again the head to hang heavy. The ground reaches towards the floor, but it doesn't quite touch. So if yours touches, bring your feet slightly closer to each other. Deep breath in and out. Inhale. Exhale. And on the next inhale, same as we did before, slowly, one vertebra at a time, start coming up to a standing position. And then exhale as you release the arms. Beautiful. Turn your left foot out to face the front of the mat perpendicularly. Step the right foot a little bit further back, lining up heel to arch. Inhale to open the arms out wide. And as you exhale, bend the left knee. Come into warrior two position. Inhale here. And exhale. One more inhale here. As you exhale, same as we did before, interlace the fingers behind the back. Inhale to really puff the chest open. Notice how the sternum reaches towards the sky. You may wish to gaze up. And as you exhale, left shoulder to left knee, humble warrior. And in this humble warrior position, surrender everything that happened, everything that didn't happen during the day. On the next inhale, start gently coming up, straighten the left knee. And as you exhale, turn to the other side. Now, if your hands are slipping, let go Then re-interlace the fingers, reopen the chest, bend the right knee this time, and then the right shoulder comes down to the right knee. The crown of the head reaches towards the floor, surrendering everything that happened and everything that didn't happen during the day. On the next inhale, come up, turn on the back heel and reach the hands towards the sky. As you exhale, frame the front foot and step your right foot back, then lower the knees and the chest to the ground. Hands right underneath the shoulders. Inhale, peel the chest off the ground, baby cobra. And as you exhale, open the knees out wide, child's pose. And inhale to come to Virasana. Bring the knees in, returning to the same position where we started. Now turn your feet to one side. Come to a seated position with your legs stretched out in front of you. And you can have your knees micro-bent here again, maintaining the integrity of the spine, keeping it really straight. And reach for your toes, and if you can't reach the toes, use a strap or a belt. Inhale to open through the chest, and exhale to fold. All these forward folds are really calming for the nervous system. When we combine forward folds with deep breathing, we tap into the parasympathetic nervous system, which triggers relaxation. So even if you don't have much time to do a full yoga sequence before sleeping, you can do some forward folds with mindful deep breathing. Take another inhale here, and exhale. And inhale to straighten the spine, and exhale to release the pose. Now let's bend the left leg. Bring your left sole of the foot on the right inner thigh. We'll do another couple of forward folds. Inhale, open through the chest. Hold on to your straight foot. And as you exhale, start folding forward. Bring the belly towards the thigh, chest towards the knee, and chin towards the shin. Of course, we can round through the back here, but that will be counterproductive to what we want to achieve. We sit all day with a really rounded back at our monitors, and this is what we want to undo with this sequence. So it's best to stay up a little bit, but keep your spine long. Take an inhale here, and exhale. One more deep breath in, and out. Then inhale to return to center, release the foot. And exhale to switch sides, this time placing the right sole of the foot on the left inner thigh. Now if your knee is uncomfortable in this position, feel free to put a cushion or a rolled up blanket underneath it. Otherwise, reach for the foot, keep this straight-ish leg soft so the knee micro bends. And then inhale to open through the chest, and exhale to start folding forward again. Belly to thigh, chest to knee, chin towards the shin. Breathing deeply and mindfully. allowing the elbows to open to the sides so that the shoulders roll down and back towards the waist. Keep gazing towards your big toe. Inhale and exhale. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Then inhale to come to center. Exhale, release the pose. Now bring both soles of the feet together. The closer you bring your feet to the groin, the more of a stretch you will get, but please work with what feels nice and what is available to you today. So hold on to your feet, open them up like a book, and then inhale, again, open the chest, and as you exhale, start bringing the chest towards the feet as your knees open up to the sides. Keep your elbows on the inside of your calves, and keep folding forward, keeping the back of the neck long. Inhale and exhale. Deep breath in and deep breath out. And inhale to straighten the spine, come up. And as you exhale, close the knees. And let's stretch the legs out in front of us again. For this one, we're going to bend the left knee and bring the left sole of the foot onto the floor, palm distance away from your straight leg. Keep the straight leg engaged, so keep your toes directed towards the sky, and have your left hand right behind you. As you inhale, reach the right arm up, and as you exhale, bring your right elbow across your left knee for a twist. With each inhale, finding more length from the bottom of the spine into the crown of the head. With each exhale, perhaps twisting a little bit deeper if it's okay on the back. Take one more inhale here. Exhale everything out. And then inhale to return to center. And exhale to change sides. Bending the right knee this time. Remember to have a hand distance between your foot and the inner thigh. Right hand behind the back. Left foot engaged. Inhale to reach the left arm up. Exhale, left elbow across the right knee, twisting the opposite direction. Same as on the other side. With each inhalation, find more space between the vertebrae. With each exhalation, perhaps twist a little bit deeper, utilizing that space. Inhale and exhale. And then inhale to return to center and exhale to release the pose. Beautiful. And now let's come to lying flat on the mat. As you inhale, reach both soles of the feet towards the sky. As you exhale, bend both knees. Find the outer edges of your feet with the hands. Direct the knees into the armpits. Then again, inhale, reach both feet towards the sky. And as you exhale, both feet on the mat, right next to your glutes. Then inhale, lift the glutes, middle back, partially the upper back off the floor. And as you exhale, release the lower back onto the mat. Again, inhale, both feet reach towards the sky, flex your toes. As you exhale, knees into the armpits, happy baby pose. Inhale again, reach both feet towards the sky. As you exhale, set both feet down right next to the glutes. Hands press into the mat. Inhale, coming into bridge pose, lifting your glutes, lifting the lower back, middle back, partially maybe the upper back off the floor, engaging the quadriceps. Exhale with control, lowering down. Last one. Inhale, both feet to the sky, flex the toes. Exhale, happy baby pose. Hold on to the outer edges of the feet, knees into the armpits. Inhale again, feet reach towards the sky. Exhale, plant the feet on the mat, hands press into the ground too. Inhale, coming into bridge pose, the thighs roll in towards each other as you lift your back off the mat. Exhale to release back down. Wonderful. Now bring both knees into the chest. Place your left knee over the right. Open the knees out to, open the arms out to a T, and then allow the knees to fall over to the right side, gazing over the left shoulder for a gentle twist. Inhale here. And exhale. And inhale to return to center. Switch the cross of the legs, right knee over the left this time. And then allow both knees to fall over to the left side. Gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale here. And exhale. Bring both knees to center. And then release the right foot to the right corner of the mat. The left foot to the left corner of the mat. Bring the hands just a little away from the body. Cover up if you wish to cover up. Shavasana. 5 minutes of relaxation. Letting go of the breath, allowing it to flow freely in and out through the nostrils. Letting go of the body, scanning through it, mentally releasing each part of the body. Letting go of the mind, setting aside any remaining thoughts. Soft and still body, soft and still mind. been a long day, and at the end of this day, I choose to surrender. I surrender everything that I've done. I don't need it right now. I surrender everything that I've thought. I don't need it right now. I surrender everything that I've felt. I don't need it right now. I surrender to stillness. And with that stillness arises peace. Peace is my inner nature. I surrender everything to peace. Begin to reawaken the body by making small movements in the hands and the feet. If you like, reach the arms overhead and find a long, deep stretch from the fingertips all the way down into the toes. And bring your knees into the chest. Gently rock side to side until you come to lying on your right or left hand side if you have low blood pressure. Pausing here for gratitude for everything that happened or didn't happen today. And use the hands to help you come up. And with your closed eyes, come into an easy cross-legged position. Let's bring the hands in prayer in front of the heart. I bow to you and say Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me this evening for this gentle evening flow. I hope you found it useful. Please let me know in the comments below if this was helpful at all for falling asleep. And if you enjoyed this class, please consider subscribing to my channel. Next week I will continue with the evening series of practices, and I hope to see you then. Have a good night and a beautiful, restful sleep. Bye.